What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here, and we are back doing our GM mode commentary with the Calgary Flames. And in the last one, we made a big trade at the beginning of the season and started into the simming, and we're doing great. And I was reading your guys' comments, and some people were saying that I made the trade for Kane, but then at the deadline, I should ship him off for someone younger. I do. I'll start by saying I know where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, but that is something I'm not doing this year for sure. What I will consider doing that is doing that on his contract year, perhaps. But I mean, it's freaking Patrick Kane. Like, he's only 30 years old. Like, yeah, he could start regressing quickly, but I don't think he will start regressing until he's at least 34 with 4.5 White Star potential. Like, yeah, I know, 31 now, but at the same time, I don't see him starting to regress anytime soon. At least for, the remainder of his contract. And like I said, when that's on its contract year, I could trade him at the deadline if it's necessary, but I got this guy for a very specific reason, and that's because he has great offensive categories and amazing senses categories. I mean, yeah, he's got the 92 poise. That's something that we don't have. We don't have anyone like with great poise who like I think could really help us in the playoffs, and that's why I got him. All right, so kind of want to explain where I was coming from on that. And I'll show you. Um, you know, let's check out the other two guys you guys wanted to see, which was Drewin and Kane. Drewin or oh shit, I can't check them from here. I have to go to the trade screen, right? Yeah, it was what Drewin and Kucherov that you guys were saying. Um, I mean, those are good players, but we're not the type of team at this point to be trading for young guys. I mean, our team is extremely young already. I mean, so okay, we could check out Drewin, 24 years old. He's great. I'm not, but look at his poise, man. It's only 65. He's not proven. I mean, he's gonna be great. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna be great in the playoffs and all that. But I wanted a more like, I just wanted an older guy. All right, and that's the main reason. Okay, then don't get me wrong. Jonathan Drewin is a great player, but why the hell would they trade him? Top prospect. He can play alongside Stamkos for freaking years. Kucherov would make a little bit more sense to trade, and he does have a little bit higher poise, but I no. I mean, he's 89, Red Star potential 26. I don't see him getting above 90. All right, and again, he's another like like almost pretty much a franchise player for them. All right, so that's where my logic was coming from, and it makes a lot more sense to trade with Chicago in that instance because I give them another prospect, give them two goalies who can have a battle. Tampa Bay had two goalies who were in their mid 80s and with a good bit of potential, so they don't need more goalies. I mean, I thought the better trade that made more sense for both teams was trading to Chicago because I wanted an older guy. All right, and that's part of the reason I went with that. Okay, so if you look at our lines and we look a lot more like a playoff team. We have guys with experience now. Gaudreau has a bit of experience, McDavid now too, and now Patrick Kane and Blake Wheeler to be like veteran presence in our top six. One veteran per line. That's where I was kind of going with. The only trade I'm thinking about making at the deadline would be for a third line center. All right, I signed these two guys for depth. And right now they're filling roles. So yeah, I would look for a good third line center to kind of top off our center core because that does look a little weak right there, third and fourth line. So that's the only trade at this point I'm gonna consider making at the deadline. So I'll probably in this video, I'm not sure, maybe try to get that done. But there we go. All right, so let's just start simming again. Let's get past the All-Star break to the next month. All right, yeah, we'll go, and then we'll probably get up to the deadline. I'll probably make my trade, and I want to try to maybe finish out the season. If we start doing bad. Oh wait, there was one thing. Yeah, someone made a suggestion for a line change when it came to the power play, saying to switch Gaudreau and Kane. He wanted. I have him. He's lefty. Yeah. That makes sense. A lefty on that side. Not really. They're both lefties. So I could put. Well, I kind of do want Gaudreau on his one-time side since he is the sniper. So I'm going to leave that for now. I can always switch it later. But I'm going to leave that for right now. Alright. So, alright, keep going here. Yep, finish off this month. All right, so 25, 11, and 3. We're still doing good. And another reason I don't want to trade Kane, I mean, he's leading our team in goals. Like, sure, yeah, you could argue Drouin would do the same thing. You would have McDavid in there probably feeding two guys, but I made the trade. I'm not just going to ship the dude out at the deadline for like the same exact player. That's not something anyone would really do. All right, and especially not a Patrick Kane for a Drouin. I mean, in real life, yeah, Drouin's got potential, but you wouldn't make a straight up trade Drouin for Kane. I that would not happen. Like, especially from my perspective, we have Kane who's established, and those other guys. Yeah, they look good on paper in the game, but in I know this isn't real life; it's a video game. But you know what? Shit happens. I made the trade. I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stand by it. All right. Do some scouting here. All right, we kind of got that. QMJHL now. Yeah, we'll go there. 6 weeks. Okay. All right. Keep the sim going. We lost a couple games there, but I'm not too worried. We gave ourselves a bit of a cushion. I don't want to see us go on a streak here. Okay, that's a few in a row, I think. Come on, so let's turn it back around. Come on, guys. I think no, I don't know, man. How many in a row is that? I didn't even make changes, so maybe just a rough patch. Hopefully we could pull out of it. All right, beat the Sharks. They're a terrible team. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like seeing a bunch of losses in a row. There we go. That's good. Now keep going. Keep it going. Anaheim, yeah, they're sort of similar record to us. They have a bit more losses. We just gave them another one right there. That's what I like to see. Edmonton's looks like they're finally really coming alive. That's a great record, but we beat them too. So there we go. Hopefully we can get that 30 wins. I know the All-Star break's right here. Never mind. I believe. This Simmons taking a while. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. Jesus. Wow, that took a while. I don't know what the hell's going on. No, I do not like to play the All-Star game. But yeah, there you go. Patrick Kane, man. 27 goals. Yeah, I'll take a Patrick Kane over Drouin. Especially right now in his career. He's still in his prime. I want to be a good playoff team. Pick up another young guy. I don't think it helps us in that matter. I could be wrong, but I decided to go with my gut. Alright, and I'm going to stop talking about that trade now. Because I do appreciate all your guys' feedback, but at the end of the day, I am going to, kind of make the final decision on that. Alright, so 30, 14, and 4 against Sens. Sens look like a good team. 31, 17, and 1. There we go. We're winning games now, man. That's good. And Gaudreau's actually leading in assists now. That's funny. Alright, Seth Jones leading in plus minus. Cool, man. Looking good. Alright, there's a loss right there. No big deal. Alright, so I've kind of been thinking about what I should probably pay a little bit closer attention to in the playoffs is like maybe swap around some lines a bit more, especially on the offensive end. I haven't really done that. I've swapped up some goalies a few times, but if things start to look weird, we're not producing during the series. I think I need to pay, do a little bit more when it comes to shaking things up on the offensive defensive end. No, thank you. Man, what the hell? Why is my trading block going crazy? Shouldn't. Oh, probably because I never got rid of whatever I did. Whatever. Trade deadline's right around the corner, so shouldn't be too many trades popping up. And look at that, man. We're winning a good amount of games. We had that little patch right there, but then now it's like we'll lose one, but then we'll win a few, and that's always good to have. So there we go, man. Patrick Kane, 30-goal season. We're not to the deadline yet, so he could have a 40-goal season. That would be incredible. Patrick Kane, 40-goal season on this team. That would be great. I'm not gonna bank on it, but hey, man, wouldn't take anything away from him. McDavid looks like he's getting more assists now. That's good. All right, I'm liking the record, man. 36, 17, and 4. It's looking good. So now I need to also start thinking about who I would want to trade for. I'll probably just do the block and search for players with good defensive stats. Especially for like a third line center, I want him to have good defensive stats. And I'm not sure how my cap's doing actually, so I'm not sure how much I'd have to work with. Let's see, we did all the forwards, right? Yeah, at least in Canada. How about United States? Anything? Anything in the U.S.? There's top 10. Yeah, I'll search the U.S. 6 weeks. Okay. And yeah, here we go. Right before the trade deadline. We'll get that in. Come on, guys. I don't know if it's just me. This simming feels like it's taking a while. No, I don't know. There was that weird patch where like one like 2 day period took like freaking forever. Oh man, poor San Jose. Yeah, we lose to him. Great. All right, come on. Get us up there. There we go. Okay, right before the trade deadline. All right, so let's start looking around, or shopping around for what's it called? Third line center. So trading block. Yeah, wow. They did a lot for me here. I don't need all this. Surplus. There we go. Player. Yeah, they want to trade picks. I don't think so. All right, so forward player role. Third line checking forward. Okay, so we'll look for that. Potential doesn't matter. Senses. Actually, I kind of would like to have him to have pretty good senses too. So I'll do 4.5. No, that's might be a bit high, but I'll start it at that, and then at least a 4.5 star defensive category. Okay, so let's see if anyone pops up like that. Gergensons. Wanting to wait a sec. Gergensons. He's young. Not the greatest poise, but wow. But yeah, I mean, that guy's got to be pretty good. Plus, he's got green star potential. Then again, he might not get anywhere past 84. And he has relatively low trade value. Okay. But he's third line scorer, looks like, yeah. So let me redo that. So senses, I'll put it down a little bit to like 4-star. Yeah, 4-star. And then defense, I mean, I'll have 4.5-star. Let's see if that's any different. There we go. There's a lot more. Holy crap, though. All right, go down. All right, so in this area, I'd probably start trading for. Even that's still a little high. Tyler Bozak, no. There's Gergensons, Helm, Darren Helm. No, it's a little too old. Zach Smith. He wouldn't be too bad. I don't like that 3.5-star potential though. That's it. That's where the list ends. So hold on. Tyler Johnson. Not bad. O'Reilly, no. Stepan, no, we're not going to be trained for Stepan. This Horvat guy, he's a little too good for a third line, definitely. Gergensons actually might be the best bet in this case. Yeah, I mean, he really might be. How many years left does he have? 1 year. Ooh, man, now this is looking good. 1 year left, but also Helm has 1 year left, but less salary. Gergensons. This wouldn't be bad. How about Helm? What is his player type? Yeah, same thing. Gergensons. This is interesting. So let's see. Would they want to give away Gergensons? Do they? No, they don't want to give away Gergensons. So there's that. So let me just go back. Alright, come on. Where's my block at? Alright, we'll try. I'm not saying I won't trade for the dude. Oh shit. Let's do that. That's easier. Helm. How about Helm? Do they want to give away Helm? They actually do want to give away Helm. Makes a little bit more sense. He is 33, but then again, this is a rental player, and he's got good discipline, and he's 80 for poise for a third line. He's got great defensive categories, 87, 87, 87, and he can take faceoffs too at 80. Doesn't have quite like the shooting or puck skills category that Gergensons has, but he's pretty decent. All right, and this is more of a rental guy, so and it's low enough trade value, I believe. So let's see what we could have to give away. Someone was saying to trade away Matt Carl, unload some cap right there, but I kind of do want Carl for the playoff run. Because, I mean, after that, we don't really have anyone defensively who could jump into it. So let's, for the sake of it, they don't want Carl either. So, I mean, that would honestly be like a straight-up trade. between those two, which wouldn't be too bad. I could unload some cap, at least get something back. So I'll throw that in there for now. That should go through. I could probably get something else back for it as well. Maybe another... No, not really. That wouldn't make sense. So that. And I could probably squeeze a pick out of them as well. So like, no, I probably wouldn't actually. No, that's a bit too much. Matt Carl for Darren Helm, though. Don't really want to do that because Matt Carl is still a good player. So I'll just remove Matt Carl. Alright, go back and see what I could possibly get, or what possibly trade. Let's just go to people who they want, alright. Poirier, now we're using him. Are we? Yeah, I don't know, we're using him. This Chorney guy, who the hell is this? This is someone we drafted? Two-way defenseman, 19, 61 overall, and he's only 3.5 green star. We took him in the 3rd round. Then again, I kind of want some of these prospects. But, yeah, I mean, they do want him. Hold on. So, throw that guy in there. And then we'd only have to cover a little bit more value. Alright, no one from here I want to give up. I'm not going to give up Bolesky. None of these roster players I want to give up. So, there it gets a little tough after that. But I could give someone away who I'm not using. No, I want to keep these guys. Should just sort by overalls, actually. Because I also want to see what we have in the way of depth. That's what I was trying to say. So we're using these two guys. I could probably ship one of these guys off. Yeah, easily. So Anderson, I could use that guy for depth, honestly. Who's this Moore guy? 3 green star. We did draft him in like a 5th round. So this guy's not going to be anything much at all. I mean, 3 green stars, 78. I mean, he could maybe kind of be, but not really. Where'd he go? Shit. What the? That was more, right? Yeah, it was more. So if we put those two guys in there for Darren Helm, I don't think that goes through. Yeah, it's going to be a little tough. Okay, so they don't like the value. So I could trade just a bunch of later draft picks that they don't want, which kind of sucks, but whatever. 7th and a 6th. How about that? Nope. Okay. 7th, 6th, and like a 7th or a 6th from the year after. Let's try that. Nope. The 6th. Nope. Okay. So yeah, this is getting more like 2 more prospects too. I'm not excited about that, especially for a rental. So we'll do these 3, and then maybe add in that Anderson dude. But then again, I kind of want to keep him as well for depth in the playoffs. Well, let's toss him in there. Yeah, then I'd have to take someone back. No, there's no point in doing that. Alright, so scrap this idea. Alright, damn, this is going to be tough. So, alright, screw Darren Helm. That's going to be kind of hard to get someone that good for a 3rd line. So, we'll just go to people, skaters that they want to give away. Alright, Daily, nope. Nope, definitely not. Colorado, nope. Chicago, Bickle, hell no. Nope. 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 Yeah, this might be tough. No. Damn it. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find a set. Oh, wait. Aw, 2 years left. No thanks. Damn, dude. I would have done that if he had 1 year left. I would have easily. Oh man, his defensive categories suck now. Never mind. I would not have done that. Damn, that would have been fun. Nope, Vanek. Holy crap, man. Nope, not Mahalik. Jeffrey, no, not good enough. Dang, man. I don't know. I think I'm out of luck right here. I might have to just run with it. Yeah, I really might have to run with it. Edmonton, looks like they're giving away a bunch of young guys, yeah. Oh, yeah, and we're back to Helm. How about this Watson guy? What's this guy like? No. I mean, he's basically as good as Anderson is. How about Kyle? No, he's a D. What am I thinking? Yep, we're out of out of ideas. Oh, I could get the Oh, wait. Jason Spett. Now, how good is he? He's a playmaker. Yeah, his defensive. Yeah, no way, no way. Let's do one more look through. No, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Let's check how. All right, let me check free agency actually. Um, yeah, let me actually check free agency. Damn, I went the wrong way. Free agency. If there's anyone in free agency I could get instead. All right, all skaters, overalls. This Cornel. No, whoa, he's actually got pretty good defensive categories. I'll keep my eye on him. That's not bad. No. Volk. He's got great awareness, but not so good the other ones. Nate Thompson, no. Jordan Nolan, nope. Yeah, we don't really have good options to get a third line center without trading away stuff that I don't really want to trade away. So I might just have to run with what we have. I really don't want to, though. I could sign this guy. No, not really, though. Man, I really wanted that trade, too. Really wanted that trade. I'm just going to go to contracts real quick, see who we could maybe afford to give up. Like, this Regan guy I could throw in there. But he didn't have as much value as those other guys, so it's kind of worthless. Mitch Marner. Hold on, Mitch Marner. While he's good, no, he's only 22. He could still become maybe a second. No, I don't think this guy becomes a second liner. So, Mitchell Marner. See, but then we don't have much depth to bring up. No, all right, no. While I want to make that trade, I don't think it's extremely necessary. I mean, I kind of want a better third line center, but what I do want to, like, I want at least like an 83 guy, and from what I'm looking at, I can't really get that. All right, so Beagle's gonna have to do, I think, and yeah, I really think he's gonna have to do, and this Anderson guy is gonna have to do as well. So hopefully these guys will be enough. All right, because I don't really have much in the way of assets, so I don't want to overextend for anything. Again, we made a big trade, so let's just run with the team. All right, skip the deadline, get up to the end of the season, and then check. Yeah, I'll just finish the season, then check all the stats for everyone. All right, if we start losing some games, I'll stop the simulation, obviously, but yeah. No, no thanks. All right. So skipping the deadline this year, but our team is pretty good. I am the center core is a bit weaker than normal, but I'm hoping that it's I don't know. Like if I would have tried to trade for Helm, which is a player that I would want as a third line center, it was just too much, man. If I went for Gergensons, like that's I could have maybe made that go through, but then again, like if Gergensen sprouts, then all of a sudden he wants second line time. I'm not going to give him second line time over Monahan, and then I just don't resign him. No, I'd rather not just throw away that. All right, so a quiet trade deadline this year, but we made that huge trade for Patrick Kane, and it looks like indeed he's going to have a 40-goal season, which is fantastic. Hopefully I didn't just jinx him right there, but the way he's been playing, I don't see that happening. He's tearing it up. Yeah, 38 goals now, man. I'm gonna get a drink. Here we go. Oh, lost right there to the Sharks. Come on. How are you losing to the Sharks? That's a bit sad, isn't it? All right, Gwendon looks like he's going to have another 40-win season down there. He only needs 2 more. I'm assuming we can get 2 wins before the end of the season. Uh-oh. Lost there to the Kings in a road trip right here. I don't know. Come on. Let's get it going. Come alive. There we go. Patrick Kane, 1 more goal, baby. Oh, of course. And we lose. Oh, man. If only, like, our record looks good, but I hate that those 22 losses, man. If we could have, like, a few of those into the overtime losses, man, we would look so much better right now. But, hey, we're still doing good. There we go. Gwendon got his 40 wins on the season. I'm waiting for Patrick Kane. Come on, Kaner. I know you could do it, man. Oh, no. Come on. You got to do it, man. You have, like, I don't know how many more games. There you go. Saved me from having to do math in my head. There we go. 40 goal season for Kane. 44 assists for Gaudreau, man. So good job, Gaudreau, man. That's looking good. Gravel's now leading in penalty minutes. Yeah, whatever. He tends to do that. It was Wheeler for a good part of the season. And then Gravel, he felt he was getting outdone. Now he's making like, what, I give him like $4 million a year or something stupid. Yep, whatever. Okay, scouting assignment. No, more forwards, I think. Yeah, we're going to need some forward prospects. Let's check some Urian. Not quite enough. Russia. Yeah, we already got these guys relatively well scouted. QMJHL, not so much, though. So let's go back to the QMJHL forwards, 6 weeks. Okay. Alright, yeah, and just finish off the season here. Man, we could do it again. I'm not going to say it because we've been playing a little weird lately, but I think we're going to do it. No way we're going to lose 3 in a row, right, guys? No way. There we go, baby. 50-win season. Is this like 4 years in a row now, or is this our 5th year in a row with a 50-win season? That's great. That is just fantastic. Oh, my God, Gaudreau, get 2 assists this next game. Come on. Be a beast. Crush the Oilers. Come on, crush them. Absolutely demolish them. Get a bunch of points all around. Ooh, and he was 1 assist shy. That's rough. Oh, man. But wow, Gwendon, 43-win season. Oh, and we got the LA Queens in the first round. All right. I'm okay with that. But oh no, wait, Jonathan Quick. Yeah, but I think their whole team should be getting older, so I don't know. But they still got Dowdy. They still got Quick. Ugh. Yeah, they're still gonna be a tough team. All right, so yep, let's do sort of close out this season here the right way. So, oh man, we were right in the President's Trophy race too. Damn, man, Edmonton beat us out by 1 point, and we tied with Carolina. Ugh, rough, man. But hey, I think we got the most wins out of any team in the season. So hell yeah. There we go. All right, so goals for per game, top 10, so that's good. How about goals against per game? Top 5, so that's great. We're a good team. Power play percentage, top 10. I think that's gone up. All right, penalty kill, wow, top 5 for it. So our special teams are actually doing good this year. That's great. That's great to see. Home record, 24-13-4. Away record, 27-13-1. Last 10, oh, so close. Damn that overtime loss. 5-4-1. I was thinking we'd go 6-4-0 again. All right, but yep, there we go. Good season, man. Another 50-win season. We're in the President's Trophy hunt. So, can't complain about that. We haven't won the President's Trophy since that one ridiculous 57-win season, but President's Trophy is not important to me, man. It was cool to win it, but now what's important to me is we got to go far in the playoffs and go for that Stanley Cup, man. All right, so holy crap. Yeah, what was that trade Patrick Kane at the deadline? I don't think so, guys. Look at that. I've never had a player on this team yet who was officially point per game and exceeded that, man. 41 goals, 48 assists. This guy just vaults that first line into new territory, man. Holy crap. Gaudreau, 24 goals, 49 assists. So we got a 20-goal season and almost a 50-assist season for 73 points. McDavid, almost a 30-goal season, 28 goals, 42 assists for 70 points. He could have done a bit better this season, but that first line, that's great, man. 70 points each. That's crazy good. All right, and Monahan, yeah, he dropped a little bit because of these guys getting all those points, but these are still good second line numbers. He didn't get the goals, but he looks, man, he racked up those assists. He got as many assists as Connor McDavid, so can't complain about Monahan. Toffoli and Wheeler look like they're right where they're supposed to be now. Second line, 20 goal, 30 assist seasons for both of them. That's what I like to see. Anderson. So, despite me thinking about trading him, he had a pretty good season. Bolesky, Colborne, he really dropped. He was doing a lot better at the beginning of the season. Beagle, Poirier, and Urich. All right. So that takes care of 4. Actually, wait, I should check plus minuses. Yeah, man. I think most of our guys. So, oh wow, Poirier, minus 21. Ooh, he's third line, right? Yeah. Ooh, it looks like our third line. Yeah. Now it's like, ooh, yeah, I should have made some kind of trade, but what can you do? I was very, very short on assets. So, all right. So, defenseman now. Ekman Larson, man, 50-point season, 15 goals, 40 assists. What a season for Ekman Larson. I don't care if he's 86 overall as long as he having a season like that, man. That's great. Matt Carl, great season. Rundblad, same. Seth Jones, pretty good season for Seth Jones, man, 31 points. And then Zboril and Gravel down here. Wow, what? How the fuck is Gravel at minus 11? Something's weird. Something's weird, man. And Matt Carl is only a +1. There's some weird scattered numbers right here. Huh. Alright, so Gwendon, his stats started to falter a little bit, but it's still decent. 2.42 goals against average, save percentage, 91.93. So yeah, his individual stats not looking as good, but his record's incredible. 43 wins, 43, 19, and 5. And our backup, Antti Ranta, same thing. Not great individual stats, but he had a winning record at least. He's not as that good of a backup, but he will do. Oh my God, I cannot talk. All right, so that takes care of for Calgary. Let's just go to the whole NHL now. All right, go to forwards. All right, so points for forwards. Yeah, Steven Stamkos, Drouin. Like, why the hell would they trade either of those guys? Especially Drouin, man. He's like, him and Stamkos playing together. I mean, that's just, look at it. I mean, holy crap, sorry I hit the mic right there, but just look at that. That's ridiculously stupid. Then again, then you can make the argument, oh, that's why they don't need Kucherov. I understand. I understand where you guys are coming from. I definitely do. I personally wanted Kane because of his poison, that kind of stuff. All right, Tavares, Crosby, Ovechkin, okay. How about who's going to win it? Yeah, obviously Stamkos. Ooh, he only beat out Ovechkin by 1. Assists, Nugent Hopkins, and wow. Yeah, Drouin, that's a crazy season. Yeah, Tampa Bay always gets stupid good because of Drouin and Stamkos. All right, so that takes care of forwards. Actually, no, let me comparison. Patrick Kane's gonna be kind of. Oh, there he is. All right, so yeah, he's in the top 10 for points. So there we go, man. Top 10 for points. Wow. What? What? A defenseman with an almost 40-goal season. Holy motherfucking. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I might have, but what? That's no. What? Holy crap, Erik Karlsson. What an absolute freaking bomb from back on the point. Wow. That's pretty insane. And then where is Ekman Larson sitting? A bit farther down, yeah. Sitting in 16th place. Goalies let's just go to games played. Yeah, Gwendon had the most games played and easily the most wins. He beat the next guy by Jesus Christ. What's with the freaking goalie stuff here? And oh well, okay, no, actually, if I sort by game played and I look at overalls, yeah, but like, why would Carey Price only have 57 starts? Like, I don't know what it is about this game. It can't get its goalie rotations down that well. Like, who knows? Whatever. No time to dwell on it, but looks like Carey Price, if he has enough games, he might win that Vezina, probably. Or Quick, yeah, Jonathan Quick. He had a great year as well. Yeah, Jonathan Quick, probably the top Vezina candidate. Oh man, Henrik Lundqvist, only 84 overall now. Who he really dropped. Poor guy. All right, but oh my God. Why am I checking this? I know who we're going up against, and I'm just looking at a 93 overall goaltender. Oh God. All right, so that's gonna do it for this. We in the next video we're gonna have LA Kings in the first round of the playoffs. We faced some tough teams in the first round, man. Anaheim a couple times, LA. Jeez, man. But you know what? I think we got the tools to get it done this year. I really do. And if if we fail again, I don't know what the fuck to do, man. But anyway, don't think like that. All right. This is going to be Sin signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the playoffs.